People, come on in, people. I know I'm late. I have a little accident. I just can't believe season 2 just started today and I'm already messing up, people. Already messing up on season 2 already. But it's okay. Today's going to be a good episode because I'm a chef and I'm an expert and I'm going to fix this thing out. Oh, hey, Tracy. People, let me tell you what's going on. My pork chops are a little frozen. So I could have sworn I took them out, and I did not. So they are a little frozen, people. So we're going to pray. Like, I'm going to show you this, people. So y'all won't think I'm lying. It's stuck together, people. They're frozen together, and I can't get it apart. So we're going to have to pray over these pork chops, people, because my pork chops are still frozen. Hold on. Let me wipe this off. But welcome, people, to Cooking with Derrick Season 2. Dr. A, stop laughing. Shakanda, stop laughing. Welcome to Cooking with Derrick Season 2, people. Chops. Okay, but people, these pork chops are still going to be smothered in gravy, people. I'm going to work it out. You know, I got to think of something to do. Helen, hey, microwave defrost. Oh, yes, let me do that, people. I got to find a bowl where there fits. Hold on, people. Let me microwave defrost. Helen, one of my followers, said microwave defrost. Hold on a second. Because, people, for all my people who can't cook, you really don't want to cook your meat cold because it's going to make them tough, people. They're going to be tough. And I don't want my pork chops to be tough. So let me put this thing on microwave defrost. Give me a second. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let me do this. Okay. Now, I never pushed this button, so give me a second. Wait. Enter food. Wait. I don't know how much this stuff weigh. James, what you think? Feel this. How many pounds you think this is? It's asking me for a weight. You know, I got that fancy microwave. James, you go to the gym. How much you think that weighs?
Maybe like 10 pounds.
10 pounds? Okay, people. If I start cooking my pork chops, it's James' fault. Weight. 10 pounds. Oh, that's 1 pound.
It's too heavy.
It's too heavy. Oh, Lord. Let's see if I can do 9 pounds.
You only go to 1, I think.
I guess. All right, people. Thank you, Helen, for microwave defrost. I've never used that. Why you didn't go to the store and buy some more? Because that's a lot that I got to go buy. And I'm going to do the same side, people. So some garlic. Now, people, remember, I'm doing extra seasoning because they are a little thick. So I don't want y'all to be like, well, he put a whole bunch of seasoning. They're thick, people. They're very thick. And then some salt that I'm running out of. Ooh, that was a lot. That piece might be a little salty. Sorry. Bam. So some salt. Then some crushed red pepper flakes. Only a little bit, because this is very spicy, people. And then some paprika for color, because it looks pretty. Red always looks pretty. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Did I put adobo on this side? Well, we'll just do it again if I did. It's okay. I can't remember. Can't remember if I did or if I did. Adobo. Oh, and then pepper, people. Pepper. Bam. Hey. And that's my seasoning, people. Now, let me show you what I already seasoned up. So this is water, people. And this is just some seasoning. So I put a little bit of chicken broth. And a little bit of seasoning, and I put a bouillon cube. I put two bouillon cubes, because this is gonna be some of the mixture for my homemade gravy. People, yes, you heard it. Homemade gravy. Homemade gravy. Yes. All right, people. And then I got my little flour sifter here, people. This is a special device. Only cooks have this device. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with that later. Okay. Now, people, let me go on my stove because I want to go ahead and turn my pot on because this is what I'm going to be searing my pork chops in. And people, look. I got vegetable oil. You see, it's the great value kind. So I'm not cooking rich people food like Dr. A did yesterday. Her dish was so rich, nobody could replicate it because it costs too much money. So I'm going to put a little oil in the pan. That might be a little too much. Let me look. Yeah, that should be good. I'm going to put a little oil in the pan. And then I'm going to let that heat up. When you're cooking gravy and you got your flour, you don't want it to be lumpy, people. So I found a trick to make sure that it's not lumpy. All right? Now, let me go ahead and cook these. I'm going to fry these on the stove. James, you might want to back up because it's going to splash. Okay, people? So I'm going to take this thing right here. See, people, I'm getting better. No splashing. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Now, people, I'm going to show you cross-contamination. You see that raw? If I put this thing up there, then now this is nasty because it's raw. So I'm not. I'm going to put it over here. See, people? Okay. Now I can wash this dish off. Y'all see it cooking? Don't it look pretty? Don't it look pretty, people? I know it looks pretty. Trying to tell y'all, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Beep, 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 beep. Woo, look at that one, people. People, look at the color. You see that color? You see the color? I'm going to take that one out. I washed this plate off when I took the raw meat off of it. We'll let this one stay in. We'll let this one stay in. And we'll let this one stay in. See, people, see? I told y'all I know what I'm doing, people. Now, those aren't done. I want you to know that that's not done. I want y'all roasting me in the comments. I'm going to get my browning stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, this is my water mixture. Let me mix this up. See? Yeah, see that, people? That's another device that a lot of people y'all don't know about. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to mix in my flour. And I want to get all the lumps out, people. If I can get the lumps out of here, then it's less work to do when I put it on the stove, people. So give me a second while I mix. I should have put my blender. This is what I should have did. People, I have a Derrick aid. And I should have used my Derrick aid. Because this is a lot of work. Oh. My hands get tired. You see, I just want to mix it in all the way because I don't want any lumps. Ooh, my hand's getting tired. I need to buy a hand blender, James. They got these little hand blenders. I got my stove on low. People, this is going to be my gravy. People, look. My gravy going to be scrumptious. My gravy gonna be scrumptious. It's gonna be scrumptious. I know. Okay, now let me turn it on 5. Just to heat up a little bit. Now, people, I have to be able to keep this moving. So please give me grace, because I'm not going to be getting to your comments, because I don't want... Oh, it's getting thick already, people. Let's turn it down. It's getting thick already, people. It's thickening up already. I can feel it. I can feel it. Ooh, baby, baby. I was supposed to get water, and I forgot to get water. Oh, it's thickening up so fast, people. Now, people, this is too thick. So watch what I'm going to do to make it more loose, people. I want it loose. I'm going to take it off the fire because the fire, woo, that thing's hot. And I need to get some more water. I'm supposed to keep water beside me. And let me make sure I keep it stirred. All right, people, now look. I'm just going to add water. A little bit at a time until I get the consistency that I'm looking for, people. Good. This gravy is so good. This gravy is so good. A little bit more water. This gravy is so good. This gravy is so good. This gravy is so good. This looks like the consistency that I want, people. People. This gravy is so good. 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 Yo, you got it. What? This gravy is so good. I'm going to get to your comments. Let me get my gravy right. This gravy is so good. Yeah. Ooh, people. Add a little tad bit more water. This gravy is so good. 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 Y'all, what y'all gotta say? I cannot wait till I get into those comments. I cannot wait. Cause y'all gonna be hating. Oh, my gravy is so good. 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 All right, let me taste it. Turn it off the heat. Ooh! That's hot. People, gravy is so good. Okay. Now, people, you ready for a little secret ingredient? Watch what I'm gonna do next, people. Watch what I'm gonna do next. I'm going to take the juices from the pork chops. And guess what, people? I'm going to dip the juices in there. People. And I'm going to mix that in there. This gravy is so good. 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 Bam! People! What y'all know about this? Now it's time for a consistency check. Consistency check. Woo! People! People! Now the final touches, people. Now, people, I'm going to take the pork chops and put them back in so they can finish cooking, people. I told y'all I knew they wasn't finished. Putting them back in. Put them back in. Put them back in. Woo! People. I can't wait to see what y'all saying in them comments. And then last but not least, people. Oh, the onion. Hold on, people. I forgot about cutting the onion up. Now, people, I still got my thing on low, people. I got it on low. Now, people, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little thing off of the onion. And then, people, look. And I just want that flavor on the onion. I don't want the actual, I ain't going to eat the onions with it. But just want the flavor. People. You can't wait. I know y'all can't wait for me to taste it. Now, people, remember what I said. I have them big on purpose. Now, people, another secret tip. See, people, I'm showing y'all all the secret tips. How do you know when they're done? Because the onions are going to become withered. And when the onions become withered, that means that they are done. So I'm going to cover them. Put them all the way as low as possible. They was on 3 while I was cooking my gravy. Let me get to your comments. Look at it, people. Look at it, people. Look at it, people. People, go ahead and talk about my gravy. Go ahead and talk about my meal. Go ahead. Because I know y'all gonna talk about it. That's what y'all always do. Only thing y'all can do is talk about it. Y'all can be like, he really cooked that. And I'm like, yes, I did. Okay, let me turn it off down now. I just wanted it to be a little hot. Now, time to check the pork chop. Ooh, y'all see, I ain't even had to cut that hard, people. I'm gonna do it again. Watch, people. Oh, people, look, it's just falling apart. Oh my God, people. I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Now let's taste. Oh my. People, that gravy, it's so good. Oh, let me get another bite. Have a lot of gravy on that part, people. People, well, thank you for joining season 2, the start of season 2, people. Cannot wait. Ooh. I did this, people. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode of Cooking with Derrick, season 2. Today I cooked smothered pork chops and homemade gravy with a pasta, an Italian-made pasta that I made myself, by the way. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Remember, laughter is my language. And don't forget, Shirts, $11.59 tonight. The last time you can get it. And go back and watch Cooking Versus. If you missed it, I guarantee you it was a treat. I will see y'all next time.